All right, we are going live. Just getting things set up while it's going live here. Turn that on. Customization. Let me change the thumbnail. I just need to probably just start doing YouTube until I'm ready to push my Twitch a little harder. There you go. Just a simple thumbnail there. Close some stuff. It's gonna let me go to it. Okay, yeah, it says live on YouTube, live on Twitch, so we're good there. And just make sure I'm watching my Twitch so it doesn't have any issues. There we go. Okay, I got them both up. And this is working. Hey, Maze, how's it going? And is okay? I just got it started, so it's going to take a second here. The music's not on because I'm just not clicked on it right now. Just getting everything set up. That's pretty quick that you joined in. I literally just started it. I gotta post it in the Discord too. I wish I could do where I plan it with Restream, because Restream just starts it. It doesn't like let me set a timer or anything so that you can see and wait for it to start. It's kind of annoying. Okay, go there. Live, and there we go. It took me a little bit longer to get on than I thought, but then again, I also got that video out on Yuhi, so I wanted to give it some time to get some traction before I started up. Alright, I think we're all good. Nothing too crazy going on today, though. Just going to be kind of continuing. Let me turn my volume down a little bit. Found a starting girls friendly. Yeah, I'm just now starting, so. But I've already done polls and everything, so this is just going to kind of be just a completing content type one. I still have a bunch of story to do, so it's going to be knocking that out. I was going to finish out everything here that I haven't. I need to get the remaining points on this. I actually seen a video on Macchiato, and yeah, she can actually do some crazy stuff too. So I was going to try out doing her. But yeah, I have made a decision that I am definitely going to be saving a standard polls now that I have V2 Tololo and Q3 or V3 QJ, because I want to get V6 Faye for the physical team when that kind of comes all together with what Yuhi's looking to be. But yeah, we'll just start with something. And I got my dog sitting on me, so you may see his head pop up every now and then. But yeah, he's like right here. You can, I don't know if he'll sit up, but he's sitting up here. So you might hear him make some noise. Oh, Maze, 5 Australian. That's the first donation I think I've had. I literally just turned it on. I didn't even know I didn't have it on. But is that a, let me see, is that a super chat? I don't know if it makes any noises or not. But I do see it. Okay, so it does at least pop up on Restream. And Defco5, thanks for the follow. Looks like I got someone new on Twitch too. Man, I just started and I'm already... That's going a little crazy. I think that's a super chat. It's highlighting it. Let me look how it's on YouTube. I've actually never received a super chat before, so that's new to me. But thanks for the donation. Yeah, okay. But at least Restream highlights it. That's good. All right, so let's go ahead and just finish up Frontline Survivors. I had actually a lot of fun with this yesterday with Sabrina, but I realized even though I got a... my dog just jumped down, so I'm going to move this down now. I like it better when it's lower. But 7,000 is really low for what I've seen you can get. I want to see if I can do the same build I saw someone have with Macchiato. The big thing is you want the one that freezes it, or does the freezing so that she's not getting caught by those fast guys. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, the big thing's that, and then this is going to be a big one too, to get the movement speed and reducing the hitbox eventually. Oh yeah, this one's a big one too. Being able to get the shield. Okay, walk right into him. The one thing, though, is they got max level, and, like, it seemed like it only took them, like, 8 minutes to get it with Macchiato when I watched the video. Oh, yeah, we want range and bullet size, too. There's gotta be a strategy to get the XP without getting hit easier. Yeah, I think this was... Yeah, this is the one they had that was really good. The slowing them down. That was the one thing I wasn't getting before. Oh, the mobile game add minigame mode. Yep. Defcom, love your vids, keep up the great job. Yeah, it's been going good. I mean, I was surprised I was able to get the Yuhi one out today as quickly as I did. But it's already doing pretty good. I'm excited for the physical team. It's looking like, I screwed up there. The one thing is it's going to be hard paying attention to chat and do this. But, the physical team's looking like it's going to be great. I'll probably be making another video on some potential theory crafting with physical team, because I've been looking over all the units that are physical now that Yuhi's coming out, and I see some pretty good combos. I just need to not be bad. If I can get, like, past the first part, it won't be as big of a deal. It's kind of the same thing with Sabrina. Once I got her going, I didn't have any problems. Let's get that, yeah. Let's get the reduced hit radius. I mean, that's what kills me the most. Yeah, that's nice. I can actually move in between them a lot easier now. I can get the XP a lot easier. And that one's huge. This slows him down, because she's going to get slower once I start getting her thing. Or getting more of her bonus skills. I don't really need that one. Basic loot radius, fire rate. A 15 chance to generate a star haze zone. No, that one's kind of garbage. We'll just get for more damage, realistically. Make sure we're one-shotting. There we go, there's an opening. Took a hit, though. Bullet size, yes. Only 2 minutes in, level 10. I'm making good progress. I need to push in for XP. Not get hit by the boss, though. Taking a hit generates fidget zone in current position. No, I don't need that one. Yeah, more range and bullet size. Not worried about the boss as much. I'll get him when I get him. It's more about getting this XP. I gotta get in there now. You know, I just need to move away from him, I think, to get in there. Fire rate's gonna be important. God, I cannot get him away from that stuff. Alright, let's move up in there. There we go. More speed. I got us some health back. Taking a hit. No, I don't care about that one. Wait, which one I already have? Let's do that one. It's bigger bullet size. But now I can actually weave in and out a lot easier. There's not enough feedback from you if you get hit, so it's hard to feel what the hitbox is. Oh yeah, I mean that's why that's the one that reduced it. That's so important. I think I'm pretty good now. There we go. Crit hate. We get the one where we shoot a bunch or a bunch of range. Yeah, we want that one. And then we'll get the last one. And see, this is why this one freeze one's really good, because it slows down those fast enemies. There we go. Get that one. Now we're cooking. Just now he can rapid fire. Oh crap. I'll be able to get that health back with the boss when I kill him. God dang, how many? Okay, push through, get the XP. Bullet size or more range. Slower fire rate. I think we want that for now. Oh, dang, that was still too close. Oh, that sucks. I just need to stay far away and get another shield up. Okay, there's the shield. Let's push in there and get that. Oh, dang, I took a hit. Oh, dang it, man. I don't know how that one guy did it so easily. It looked like... But he pretty much had all the buffs, but it was at 9 minutes when they started recording. Taking a hit, lasting, shackled. Shackled, unable to move. Maybe I take this one. Get the hitbox. Yeah, I have that one. I've got it maxed out. Don't really need damage. I think we take this one for safety. If I can get to level 30, it like just starts healing you like every level. I think I need the loot range. I think that they must have gotten the loot range in the other video. Because that's my biggest problem, really, is getting in there to get all the loot. Critical damage, plus 25, resteel 1 shield, 1 damage, automatic fire. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Alright, 7 minutes, level 20. Get the XP. Bullet size, heck yeah. Now we're cooking. Range, bullet damage, damage against enemies that have movement speed reduction increased. We don't really need damage. We'll just get the more range. I probably should get it on the next one, because really everything left is nothing special. I mean, we'll take this for the fire rate, because we're doing plenty of damage. Yeah, it's snowballing. Man, there's like nothing good here. I'll just go for more damage, I guess, so I can clear bosses easier. I don't need damage. Fire rate. Well, more damage. I still have a bunch I can get. We'll just ensure that we're one-shotting them with that. We're like AoEing now. She's shooting bullets in all directions. There we go. Loot radius. And we need that more than anything at this point. Level 30 is huge because that's where you can start really getting the points up. Yeah, let's go over more fire rate now. Increases, oh, based on character level. Yes, let's get that movement speed going. Oh. I don't need damage. That really doesn't do anything. Yeah, we'll take that one, I guess. Give me a chance to keep them away if they get too close. Increase fire rate based on character level. Oh, yeah. Oh, crap. Lots of fast dudes. There we go. And now we just get a bunch of stacks and a lot more points as we level. Now I've got basically, what, 10 minutes of doing this? And it will basically get HP like every time we level up too. So you can semi get close to them now. Keep getting that XP. We don't even need the stinking HP. The big thing is every level's giving you more points per kill. So it starts racking up points really quickly. Push in there. Oh, we're not one-shotting those one guys, though. That's fine. We're killing them quick. We're doing enough damage. Oh, crap. I'm getting surrounded. That repulse is super useful. I think I have enough points now, though, to actually get the all the rewards. Yeah, I'm not doing enough damage. So you need to top out a little bit more damage to one-shot these blue guys. So maybe you don't get the fire rate one. Just push through for the XP. Yeah, Highwind, I hope they make more mini games like this. Maybe even bring this one back. Oh, I think they get tankier? Oh, okay, that might be the reason. I mean, you get a lot more points per kill, so it makes sense. Because I'm getting 12 times the score, so every kill is like 12 points now. At 40,000 points. I think I'm going to beat the score the guy got on the YouTube video I watched. I think he was only at like 50,000. Oh man, those guys are getting fast. Their speed's increased too. Holy crap, they are dive bombing me. I'm killing stuff so quickly though, it's rebuilding my shields fast enough to handle the hits. Oh, I don't have a shield now. That's fine. We'll get oh crap. I might not make it to 20 minutes. These fast guys are getting me. That repulse though is saving me. Okay, I need to get a level up to get my heart back. Here we go. Because I don't remember them being this fast with Sabrina, but it's probably because I wasn't as high of a level. Am I even leveling anymore? I think is level 49 the max? I don't see the XP bar going up. Which, if that's the case, I need to be careful. So the only thing now I can do is kill the boss for health and then shields from killing enemies. There's our health. One more minute. Oh crap. I only need 30 more minutes. Get these dive bombers off me. Or not 30 minutes, 30 more seconds. There we go. Did it. 68,000 points. That gets the rest of the rewards. Yeah, they got a little too fast there, but at least we were able to finish it. Got the remaining rewards. I mean, I still haven't maxed this out. More speed, fire rate, and attack. Yeah, I might do another one later. I need to make a YouTube video on how to do it. Alright. Oh, wrong one. Did I do... Okay, there's no bonus content on it, right? I can't do any more here, so I'll get that one tomorrow. Done that one. Really nothing I want there. Well, let's just do, let's see. Do I have any... Well, actually, let's just start with the story. Let's catch up the story. So I think I've done everything up to, yeah, here. Because I hadn't done anything after the initial release content. So I kind of want to catch up to that. I have plenty of the XP devices to do it, so we'll be going through that. Way harder on mobile? Oh yeah, definitely has to be. I couldn't imagine doing it on mobile. I do need to get a new phone though. Mine kind of sucks. I don't even think I could handle this game. I plan to get a Red Magic, but I don't need a phone yet for it because I won't be traveling for a few months, so I'm kind of holding out. If I'm trying to remember in the story at this point, that they were in that one facility. Colfine was kind of mad because she wants us to kill all these people, and then they invaded. Okay, 4 out of 4. Let's just go with our core kill everything team. That should work pretty good. Not like I need to have a crazy strat here. Yeah, I'll have to make a YouTube video on it tomorrow, though, on the basic strategy for those that are struggling with it. That Macchiato is definitely... I think Macchiato's got the harder start, but she finishes so strong. Sabrina was easier to start with, but once you get to the end, she's just not killing nearly as fast. The biggest thing Sabrina has is her loot range. Gotta keep Colfine happy, trying to make everyone stop breathing. Yeah, I don't know how it works out in the story. We'll have to see. I mean, because they just recruited Veple, I think, onto the Elmo. We gotta get the full idol team, though, with Yuhi now. But she's not gonna be... She's gonna be a year out, probably, for us. But she looks so good. Spacing out, need repairs, fine mailing. Let me check one thing while that runs. Make sure everything's running smoothly. Okay, yep. Alright. See, the one thing, like, on my videos, I know some people say, like, you only need V0 Suomi, but the thing I love Suomi for is she just keeps you safe when you do auto on stuff. That's the greatest thing about V1, is it just makes it so nice. Do we need to kill anything here? Okay. Yeah, we did that. But I do know Suomi will fall off the meta once you no longer need, like, those shields for doing, like, the Platoon bosses. It's just more about doing damage. Then she just kind of becomes a core member of the ice team. It hasn't had actual story, it's just been combat missions so far, really. Do you build a second healer for the boss run? Well, I do actually all 3 hits, and I do not. I haven't actually really needed a healer. But Exina, I do bring Exina, but I haven't actually leveled her up for this next one, because I haven't really needed it. The boss just simply... The last boss just simply didn't do enough damage. And now having, like, Like, if I look at my... Let's see what I got in my platoon right now. Does it actually show what everybody's listing is borrowing? Like, some of these people have some, like, crazy units for us to borrow. Yeah, so, like, Macchiato. There's a V6 Macchiato. Somebody has a V6 Dush in our group. Now we have a V6 QJ as well. But the big thing is borrowing on the team is how I can... It makes it so much easier. Oh, wait, someone had... Ooh. Yeah, eventually Parita is going to be a good one to borrow when Kluke comes out. Who do I use for my boss team? So, right now... I do three of the fights, so I do that extra one. But one of them is kind of the fire team, so it's going to be QJ, Sharkery. Yeah, QJ, Sharkery, and probably, I need to level her up. But I think, and then Papa Shaw. If it's the same boss, you bring Papa Shaw just so you can get that extra hit from the guard, because if he hits six teammates, it reduces his defense by 50. So I'll bring, not Vepley, sorry, Papa Shaw. For hitting the guard. And then after that team, the burn team, I'll have my Tololo. Tololo probably with a borrowed Macchiato, Dush. And then someone else. I don't know, maybe Graza. And then my third team is going to probably be Dayan, Vepley, a borrowed Macchiato or something. But, yeah, it kind of have to build around the units I borrow. Now that I have a V6 Macchiato, or a V6 QJ I can borrow, I might do two separate teams. One with Sharkery with a borrowed QJ, and one with my QJ with a borrowed Macchiato or something. I'll kind of have to think about how I want to handle it when it comes up. But it shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, yeah, and I have that ward. Yeah, I have the warden key, so it stands out in the open. That's important. And it usually it would survive all the way to the end, too, even being out in the open. Okay, so they just escaped that one place. What would I do after getting to the green zone? Sell the Elmo? Heck no. Turn semi-underground district occupies abandoned buildings gradually come into view. Oh, it's Vepley. She said Vepley. I've been saying Vepley. Okay, so it's Vepley. Should keep these other people on here too. Residential area, are there any entertainment facilities or activities that you recommend? Pick fruit in the underground greenhouse. Probably entertainment. Victim. So he's just getting more supplies and having her go take a break and get some entertainment. It'd be nice when we get it where we can actually walk around the Elmo. Kind of get the full scale of the size. And then after we get through the story, we'll start doing the, whatever it's called that I haven't finished the, that whatever those missions are called. I can never remember them. The horde modes. Because I've got, I think, wave 6 and 7 left to do. Or a little bit of 6 and then the rest of 7s. Because the story should go quickly. The battles are nothing. It's just kind of reading the story. Because I actually care. This is one game where I actually don't want to just skip straight through the story. I'm actually paying attention. Colfine's mental state. She's got PTSD, basically. Yeah, peak value assessment, that one. I keep thinking it's like PVM, but it's PVA. Attacked by the Varjars. Serial name is the person who gave Gulping your name must have died in the attack. I continue to ignore Wave 7 because escort missions right. Yeah, I hate the escort ones. But, I mean, that's one way they can increase difficulty and make CC more valuable with a lot of the units. Oh yeah, I forgot they have that one human girl, Helena. Making Graza cook. We need to get Chahua, because she's the cook. Sent Ultima Online. Yeah. The AI is just generally not smart. A collapsed storm tomorrow. Oh, that's great. Purification zones advance on them. Natala and Goldeneye. Oh, it's been a while since I played that game. Forgot how much talking there is before the combat. Left leg. So an injured guy. It's Criphium. You look a little better now. Okay, so she knows. Okay, so some guy that she knows. Was this guy gonna die? Only the UNC. There's something about some medical stuff. This must be related to Colfine. Colfine's gonna go crazy. She's gonna snap. Google remind me that Wing Commander had escort missions. Think they don't remember the fact all these years. I don't think I've played Wing Commander. Is 120,000 collapse pieces enough to V6 Kluke? 120. What is that going to be? So 30,000 is 200 pulls. So that's 4. Yeah, that should be close. That should get you there. Unless you lose every 50-50 and go to like far into soft pity, you should be able to get V6 with 120,000. It's not guaranteed, but you're very likely to. I mean, I can run a calculation on it real quick. Let's just do that. Gacha calculator. Let's see. I gotta find the one I like to use. So 120,000 is 800 pulls. Probability of 0.6%. And so the odds of getting oh, it doesn't have pity on here. Can I put pity? What's the I think it's like a 1% or something, 1.2 if you include the pity. Yeah, so you have a It's pretty stinking guaranteed. Let me try and use a Genshin one will probably be close enough. Okay, target is 6, current pity 0. Yeah, there we go. No guarantee. And you have 800 pulls. Yeah, with this scenario, you have a 99% chance. And this is under a Hoyoverse game. But, I mean, it's pretty close. I mean, the pity's a little bit worse, but it says like 99% chance with 800 pulls to get V6. The 3 Wing Commander games were beloved in their time, and it's a goodwill how Chris Roberts was able to keep Star Citizen in early access for the... Yeah, I mean, Star Citizen looks so good. It's just, it's never going to release, I feel like. I have just under that. I don't have 120,000 collapse pieces, but I do have, I think, around 700 pulls. And I'll probably have around 8 to 900 when Clue K comes out, and I expect to be able to get it. I mean, I will spend to get it, but I don't think I'll have to go over the top to get her. I gotta just hope that I have enough luck on all the other units, too. Which the weapon banners here are like in Wuwa, where it's always guaranteed. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice. There is one good thing that the standard weapons are actually good in this game. Like, I like that the standard units and the standard weapons are good. Like, so it's not as bad. Like, I hate getting standards even in Wuwa. Like, I know in Wuwa right now, I don't even use my standard tickets. I just been stockpiling them. Because I don't need the weapons, because I just get all the limited weapons. And I don't need the characters, because I got good limited characters. I have a feeling she's not going back. She's gonna go wherever that one lady told her to go. What's going to be funny is eventually we're going to start getting like multiple dupes. Like I want to get the max dupe Golden Melody because it's going to be so good for QJ. I've already got 2, so I just need what, 3 more? Or do you need 6 copies to get a max dupe? I think you only need 4 to get it all the way to the 5th power up. I'll have to double check. But I definitely want to get a max of that. I lost the 50-50 on one of my standard banner pulls, which got me Parita's MG, which I was happy to get. Because I don't mind losing it to the weapons on the standard banner, because I eventually want to get them all max dupes. The only thing that I really don't want to get copies of is Sabrina, because you can get her for free. Uh-oh, is she gonna steal this thing? Brings up an index of them. Uh-oh. Is she gonna remove herself? Yeah, you can get Prita too. I mean, I really want her V6 though. I mean, I'm going to be farming for that to an extent, although I got a lot of feedback on my video on that it's a waste to farm for that. But I think people didn't go like listen to the entirety of my video because I did mention many times on that you don't want to farm for that until you are in really good shape on your entire all your attachments and stuff. Like, you want to be in good shape. You don't just start doing that as soon as you can. No, you want to have your attachments good, all your characters level. Like, I haven't even started farming it yet, but I plan to. Vepley's pulling on her hair. Play through. Yeah, I'm playing chapter 8. Just trying to get all the story caught up, and then I'm going to work on the peak value assessment. It's basically just a stream to kind of get all the outstanding stuff complete. Because I tend to be bad at getting this stuff done on my own in these games, so that's why I like to stream it. It makes me actually get it done. So Colfine abandoned the crew. That's kind of crazy. Alright. Next battle. She's probably going to get herself in the trouble and need to be saved. Preparations ready yet? Pie and chocolate brownies. People like to complain about the things without getting full info. I do like the idea of a Prita farm, but watch someone do 100 pulls and not get her once. Well, based on what I've seen, it is about a 0.6 rate, which means you like on average you should only get her like once out of like 100 and what, a 0.6, I'd say 120 pulls, maybe less than that. No, actually more like 140, because the data I've seen indicates that it's probably similar to a banner's pull rate, which is 0.6%. So 140-ish pulls is what it's going to take. So yeah, 100 pull can get you nothing. I mean, a 200, getting nothing in 200 pulls isn't unlikely either. But I did see the math. Once you get to about 2,000 to 3,000 pulls, if you're able to do 3,000 pulls all at once, about that should get you a V6. But that's a lot of pulls. And still, statistically, you could still get nothing over the course of those 3,000 pulls. You have to be stupidly unlucky, but it is possible. And I think after 1,000 pulls, if it was a 0.6% rate, I think after 1,000 pulls, about 1% of the people will get 0 copies. And that would absolutely suck if you get 0 copies after 1,000 pulls. But yeah, I've had people in my Discord who said they've gotten multiple copies, some that have gotten 0, so it's all over the place. But I'm pretty close to the point where I don't have to I'm not needing I'm almost to the point where all I'm going to be doing is farming attachments. So my goal, I think, is just going to be to split the two. Kind of jump back and forth between the two things. Because now we have the problem that I want to save all my standard pulls to get a V6 Fae for the physical team. I mean, we'll have to see how good Yuhi is when we get the numbers. But, I mean, physical's looking real nice with the defense reduction stuff. We just have to see what Yuhi's numbers are and what her dupes bring her. But I think Faye at V6, if I remember correctly, can get 14 stacks of laceration, and each stack of laceration at V6 is a 4% defense reduction. So what is that? That's a 52... No, 4%. Yeah, is it 52 defense reduction? I had to look at it. I think it's like 52. So that plus whatever Yuhi can put out, it probably can do some insane damage. So Faye may be a good target to go for a lot of standard pulls when she comes out for us. And CN got a free copy of her, too. So you only need to get 5 copies when it comes to it. If we get her for free as well, which I fully expect. Sure, nothings. Okay. Actually, I probably should move that over there. Didn't see Colfine, though. If you have a stomach ache, maybe you could give it to her. Give you a checkup. She was going to find pebbles for Melina. A true GBF and FGO experience. Oh yeah, I haven't played any of it. It's been like I didn't get back into Gacha until Honkai Star Rail, but the first Gacha games I played, I don't remember if they had pity. Was I think the very first one was Final Fantasy Record Keeper right when it came out. I think that's my first experience with it, and that was, I think, 2014. It was in the earlier days of Gacha games. I don't know if it had pity or anything. I do remember polling for the specific weapons, because I remember the very first weapon I went for was Sephiroth's Masamune, when he released. And I remember Sephiroth carrying me on everything in that game. And then I ended up quitting it at some point. Because I think they just started ramping up the difficulty to the point that you pretty much needed to start pulling like everybody's weapons and dupes on them and everything. And it was becoming like, if you wanted to be good at that game, you had to like spend a lot of money. And back at that time, I was in the military and I couldn't just dump money on it like I could do on a game like this. Colfine's gone missing. Maiden looks so much more different, like in-game screen, than her actual like her 3D model. I don't know why. She looks a lot younger in this view. I think the same thing with Vepley kind of gives me the impression she's a lot younger in this view versus like in the dorm. She looks a lot older. It's been real sad recently. When I left, I forgot to lock the main and log out. Oh, Mailing did it. Yeah, we just gotta give her some alcohol and she'll be fine. Area 1, Colfing signals indeed coming from here. Does have anything special to new? Nope. Alright. Alright, I'll let that run. Let me check the Discord. I saw there was a bunch of messages on the Discord. Alright. Commander be sipping her entire booze collection. Oh, yeah. See, I don't know much of the backstory of the commander. And Mei Ling's new to this game, isn't she? Or was she actually in Girls Frontline 1? Because she's replacing that other girl that we met in the city. Alright. Another one down. Enemy units have been eliminated. DEFCON, do you have a good resource for recommendation for common keys for units? Let me see. I think the Excel, does it tell the common key recommendations? It only mentions fixed key. I can look around and see if there's an actual resource on it. I do plan to make a video on them. I try and mention them in all my videos when I cover characters. Like I did a QJ one, which did pretty well, so I was gonna start doing that on every character. So I'll probably do a Dush one and then kind of just go through them randomly, like do a standard unit and then a limited unit, standard unit, and just kind of alternate back and forth. But it's, I mean, I don't think there's anything that says any specifics on it. Maybe those meta tier lists. Let me see what Pride one has on it. I don't know if Pride one has anything. Although a lot of people like to disagree with Pridewood and stuff, but I think they do a good job. I mean, you might disagree with some of their stuff, but they're at least a decent resource for a lot of cases. Default build, it says the fixed key, alternates, best attachments, stats. They do not mention common keys. That is definitely something that is missing, so I need to keep making videos on it. Because some of them are, I think some of them are kind of obvious. Like you have like when I did my QJ one of her best ones is Ulrid's common key. Like some people would say you could just get Ulrid simply for QJ because it's like a flat 7% damage increase. Well, there's one in game. I can go take a look. Oh yeah, DEFCON's on Twitch for anybody who's wondering who I'm talking to. Because I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Might sound like I'm everybody on YouTube might sound like I'm talking to nobody, just talking to the wind. Other than the tier list, is there any reason? Okay, it's just the tier lists that are kind of bad. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the reasonings are usually different, and sometimes, I mean, it comes down to what the tier list is for. They at least kind of changed it up to take into consideration bossing versus generic content. But one thing is, like, let me look at their tier list right now. What do they have? Like, right now, Suomi is tier 0, for sure. But, they do not have her at T0 for bossing in CN. Okay. But they do right now. Yeah, because I would call Suomi not T0 anymore on bossing for CN. Because you don't need the defense right now on doing the Platoon boss battles. You just want as much DPS as you can pump out. And Suomi's not that good for that, especially at V0, which is what they rate her at. So they are trying to take into consideration it, but I looked at the CN ones, I look at theirs, I kind of look at all of them, get kind of a general idea. But ultimately, you need there's the one tier list that's a tier list on the teams, like full team comps versus specific units, which is also, I think, important to look at. Because just because a unit is maybe a tier 2 or tier 3 unit by themselves, they're a core component to make an entire team work. I seen that with one of the CN tier lists with the newest burn unit, Chahua. She's like a tier 3 because you only want to use her in the burn team, but when you use her with the burn team, she's really, really good. But on her own, she's not, because she doesn't really provide much without her. But yeah, they're just a good guide. That's the way I always view them. Cinerisi is definitely going to be a must-have for her mod key alone for a future boss. And that was one thing I mentioned on mod keys, because hers is the one that adds that burn buff, right? Because I thought hers would be like a good combo with like Krolix if there's ever a boss that needs to ignore freeze. Or are you talking about the new one? Because her common key can make it where you can put a burn buff, and any team can put a burn buff on them. And so another reason I really like Lena's common key, because you can do an electric debuff with that common key on anybody. And while situational, they can be extremely valuable whenever content is made where that might be something that's very specific that you need. And we already know Lena's common key will be really good with a V6 Mosin Nagant, because it makes it where you can trigger 2 support actions from her, from a non-electric unit. There's boss moves in future that attacks whole map. Yeah, what is her common key again, anyway? I know it puts like a burn buff on somebody. I can't remember all the details. To the nearest ally without thermal recovery. HP plus 50%. Or are you talking about, you're talking about the expansion key. Her expansion key where it makes everybody invulnerable, that's really good. I think you're talking about the expansion key, not the common key. But yeah, her common key was really, really good for her. It brings her, it brought her up to par, because everybody was saying Exina was better than Cinerisi simply because she could supply more damage amp. But now Cinerisi is way above and better than her. I think she provides more damage amp now. Plus, she's way better for heals in general, and that extra part with the invulnerability. Food. The in-game key recommendations are the small button at the bottom right of character screen. There's also weapon recommendations on the character. Yeah, I've seen the weapon recommendations. Wasn't it probably going to be like those Varjars or whatever? Those seem to be the people that Kolfine hates. Roadmen are exiting the ruins. Oh, these are enemies that we've... Those look like those enemies we fought on certain maps. Gone crazy. Are they like getting ready to transform into an Elid? I have no clue. Alright. Rarely takes cover and focus solely on attacking the nearest enemy. Assist immediately launches assist deck when a unit within range is attacked. Yeah. Insulted the Niter. Must be dissembled. You have no clue who it is. I wonder if they'll give us a elite variant of some of the standard units here. Like an elite variant of Krolik and an elite variant of Graza. Like, make everybody elites. I mean, they just recently on the CN version, from what I've seen, you can make a covenant with Graza now, even though she's a SR. Actually, let's go back after this. Are you Platoon open rec? Oh, what the heck? How do I... I think my Twitch has a bot in it. One second. I don't think I can ban them from here. Okay, I gotta go to the... Let me go to Twitch. Yeah, that's a bot for sure. Okay. What the heck? I'm logged in. Why is it not letting me ban them? Oh, there it is. Man, it's been a while since I've had to do that on Twitch. There we go. An elite version of Nemesis? Yeah. I mean, I could see them doing it. Yeah, that's what I kind of see that. I'd rather them be like a you upgrade them, like you pull and it just makes them better, or maybe you switch between it so it's that character still, and it's just like the costumes. Maybe you switch to their elite, because it'd be nice. I mean, you can have a whole new, you can make it a new kit too. We'll have to see how they can handle that. Definitely an alt. Can't get that sweet, sweet cash if they're just upgrades. Well, you would still have to pull. You just like pull. It's like pulling. It'd be no different. I mean, that's what they're saying is potentially going to happen in Honkai Star Rail. Is they're going to have alters for the characters. But like if you have Kafka, they'll make an altar for Kafka in Honkai Star Rail, and you pull for it, and then you just switch between them, kind of like how you do with the main character in that game for their different variations. So they could do it that way. They'd still be able to make their money. They're gonna make their money here in a month and a half when they release Cluke. That's when they're gonna make their money. And then watch if they actually do Cluke in 2 more banners, then that makes me think Springfield will be like the half anniversary or something. Either that or they'll have the rerun of Cluke and have her on the 100% rate up banner where you don't have to do a 50-50. That'll be the nice thing, because in CN they had a banner where you could select one of the older units as your rate up for it, and it was 100% guaranteed when you pulled an elite to get that unit. But I think they probably have data. The reason if they release Cluke early is they may have data that shows people are stockpiling polls. So they probably see like 50% of people have this many polls and 30% have this many polls. And so they're like, holy crap, people are saving for Clue K. That's all they're talking about. We need to put her out there now. Doubt they do it that way. Herda are a good example of that. They learn from the... Yeah. I mean, it just depends on how they handle it. You can still make it where you poll for it. It's just the big thing with Herda and HSR is they can play together. But then again, maybe that's the way they would handle it, so people could have them play together, even though it doesn't make sense. You can have an all Bronya team in, would it be good? No. But it can be done if you're insane. Hey, more power to him. Man, we still got a lot of this chapter left. Holy crap. The story is going on. A lot of talking. Let's look at that one thing I was going to take a look at here. So when it comes to the common keys... This is it, right? Okay, that's pretty nice. So, like, I don't own this one. And this comes from... Oh, it has the ones that we don't even have yet. So they must have added it. Because they added all the characters up to before Pari, I think. So Jan Jews is good on Tololo as a general use. So then let's see. Does it say that Allrids is good on QJ? If it doesn't, it's bad on them. Let's see. Let's see how accurate this thing is. Because I know a lot of hers pretty well. Nagant's. If target stability index is lower than this unit's, that's actually not bad, but she wants crit. It does not have Allrids that I see on here. Yeah, those are both good. But Allrids is good too. So this is not a complete guide. Because the big thing, I mean, the fact that it's showing John Jews tells me that it has it. Like, what's hers? Oh crap! I don't even have any on her. I've been stealing them for all my other units. Cinereses. I'm definitely, of course, Cinereses is good for Suomi. It's a healing one. What's good on you? Mosin Nagants. Yep, that makes sense. Paritas is good. If an active skill hits 2 or more targets. Yeah, I guess I could see that one. So it only shows 6. It doesn't show all of them. So it's not a complete guide. I mean, I can tell just by it missing Allrids for QJ. Alright, back to the story here. Alright, we gotta fight more of those dudes. Oh, come on here. There we go. Proceed with caution. Suicide. Okay, there's nothing else crazy on him. New news on Wuwa. What is that? Nothing crazy. Need to see leaks in Wuwa on the characters that are after Phoebe and whatever the guy's name, the pirate guys. It's so good that there's no point in recommending it because it's good on everyone. Yeah, I mean, QJ just makes sense because she attacks after someone else all the time. But when it comes to the most important, which is the Platoon boss battle, yeah, it's good on everybody because as soon as you have damage on them, you're good to go. It's triggered. Reach. Colping just bring them all into trouble. I'm gonna be killing off the cult. The stupid thing keeps popping up. I thought they were chasing some guys that were running off. It sounds like they're walking. Oh, Otto's going too fast there. And then walks up to the Karen in the center of the field. He seems to be muttering something with his fingers. Just a cult saying nonsense is what it sounds like. Baptize that word. Approaches them from a small path to the side. Uh-oh, they've been spotted. All of them almost certain that they've got to be Paraduous. Oh, that's from Frontline 1. I recognize that name from reading some of the lore, but I don't remember it very well. Oh, someone messaged me. Alright. Let me just take a quick look at the lore on it. I know I've seen it on them. I probably recognize it. Yeah, Paredes is a violent non-state actor based in Germany, described as a terrorist group and a cult. It acts as the third antagonistic faction of Girls Frontline. Yeah, so they are a cult. I got plenty of energy to keep this going. Ascent to Kluke and Mekti, it's not confirmed. We just know that they're there at the stickers, which makes it likely at this point. But they could always change things up since people have already got leaked what's coming up. They could throw us off. They could be throwing us off for all we know. But there's also the data mine data. I mean, we'll see. I would love Kluke to come up in 2 patches, but I don't know about everybody else, especially the ones trying to save up for her. But like I said, my advice for people is if you really want to get her V3, just get her V1 on the first go, and then push for her V3 on a rerun 3 patches later. Prioritize engine maintenance. Yes, yeah, I'm going to be polling V6. Definitely for sure. That's why I got so many polls saved up. I've been buying out a good chunk of the monthly shop, or the shop that resets every patch. The main reason is I don't want to get stuck having to buy the really expensive poles. Mailing just keeps on working. Fully immune individuals, the baptized. Since he's not dead, I should have expected that Paradis might still be around. I have a golden melody. Should I go over Samosex or Planeta? What units do you have? I wouldn't target weapons at this point on the standard banner for. I mean, if you don't have an elite weapon, I would just kind of use the purple ones for now, because you can always disassemble them and get the XP back when you eventually get an elite weapon, if it's either through the battle pass or if you pull and you lose the 50-50. I wouldn't want to actually use pulls to target it, though, at this point. The dupes are way more valuable. They are a bunch of maniacs. Or lunatics ran by a maniac. Oh yeah, Groza, she lost her memories, but she was with them in the first game. Simply found a group wrote people into an ordinary looking settlement. Injuries. I have 1050 tokens for gun and V1 Maki and V0 Tololo. I mean, those are the equivalent of 30 pulls when you spend 900, which will be good for later on. It's kind of tricky. I would hold on to him and just kind of wait. I mean, it's up to you. I think probably Planeta would be the better one. But, I mean, I personally wouldn't pull. I would just deal with purple weapons in your shoes. But having the assault rifle just be better all around for your account. Because a lot of people like Planeta. First, there's not as many snipers. Alright. Easy peasy. Yep, no crazy requirements. Gonna need Mezzaluna eventually for Sabrina. I did get, I mean, someone mentioned in the Discord, and it actually makes sense, is the Battle Pass shotgun is actually better. And the big reason, I mean, it's better for, at least for the Platoon bosses. But it really matters once you start getting a lot more dupes of it, though. But right now, the one thing I don't have is a shotgun, but I do plan to get it on the Battle Pass on the next one that next one that comes out. They're retreating. Just kill all of them. I hope we get loadouts in the future, because the one thing that's a pain in the butt right now is swapping the kits between them. Because the one thing that's nice is you can do one battle and then switch all the switch out like your common keys and all that amongst your next team. The problem is it gets annoying doing it constantly, and I'm not willing to do that for every single character when doing the platoon boss battles. But if you had like a loadout system, that would be great, so that you can easily swap between your loadouts. Ooh, I got another standard pole. I forgot you get standard poles in here. But I am stockpiling those now. I don't really have any targets left in the standard banner at this point. Kind of waiting to see what I get when I lose all my 50/50s on Clue K and that. And then also I want to get Faye V6 now, so kind of need to save up quite a bit for that. Yep, I found Colfine at least. Crifium. Uh-oh. Others make them out. Symbol. Circle with paralleles. To the app stream and now stay in the protect screen. Yeah, wait, have you seen it before? What in the world? Tall, standing, simple podium, briefly visible, and the crowd shifts. We can get that T-doll. What should it cover? Oh, snap. She's got her own robes on. She's the enemy. Yeah, I know. There's no reason they can't let you get enemies. People are wanting, what are the two dolls from the beginning? Like, what is it, Dardis and Sextant? I mean, if they're T-dolls, can't you just reprogram them to not be bad guys? Uh-oh, they've been spotted. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna be fighting, yeah, this guy here soon. We still want most of the sirens in Azure Lane, and all of those are the baddies. After all, if hot, why not be evil or something? Yeah, I mean, they kind of... I think, don't they do it in a lot of games, but don't, before they make them usable, they always make them, like, not bad. They just become, like, anti-heroes before they give them to you. Oh, they aren't dolls? Are they just like Helena, where they just like don't get affected by the collapse radiation? Ah, okay. We got cyborgs.
敵が大勢いる。あなたたちと私を連れ出すのにどれだけの資源と時間がかかるかしらね。メンタルバックアップの所属権限も全部私が消したの。起動基地にはスペアの素体がある。メンタルバックあんたね、わがままも言いがな。隊長は必ず来る。あ、それと
Leader will come, Nemesis 2.
あんたが隊長を目にしたらくだらない。そんなわけわかんないかけな。
Kofi's gone crazy. I'm guessing it's the person that, one of the people in our medical squad that got betrayed. Can't wait till they get the upgrade that hopefully makes it so that QJ doesn't just keep using her ultimate every single turn like that. Because they did say in their last blog post they're improving on that stuff. Take a look at this while we're autoing that out. Alright. Is this actually going to get them in time? We're on 3 turn. Oh, there's no time limit. Okay, let's just beat it. QJ and Maki both love those ults. Oh yeah, definitely. At least Macchiato's works pretty decently to the most, but that's because she has such a long range. But it can get annoying because it puts them in bad spots a lot of the time. Oh, the
映像の中の建物と一緒なのか。
Barika.
違う。
ど
クラヘレナ役立つ？
ああ、とても役立ったよ。キャロリックの言ってた
座標を確認。キャロ工場付近に。
突入準備。
Prepare to assault the factory. Just ram the what is it, MV through it. Run them all over.
よっ。
Assemble them all at the target.
星々よ。
And it was the... Eliminate... Oh, yeah, we'll kill all of them. Hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't finish the mission too quickly.
あなたの最後の輝き。次は今行くよ。みんなのために。どこを見てるんですか？どこを見てるんですか？ゴチ隕石のように。
Oh, are they not gonna... You better kill somebody.
ガークリーの時間だよ。配置完了。射撃準備。
There we go.
どこを見てるんですか？どこを見てるんですか？
Oh, they're gonna just let Tsunami sit there?
みんなのために。
Alright, I'm taking this one over.
どこを見てるんですか？
Within 8, okay.
従ってくれ。ごめんね。了解。
Alright, let's auto it here.
みんな上げていくよ。どこを見てるんですか？
Oh, my cat's in here. She might be jumping up here soon.
コルテ無秩序な運動本質に
Yeah, I'll pick her up. Enjoying?
そりゃそうだわ。
She was thinking about it, but she was looking for my dog. She doesn't like to sit on me if he's on me.
蓄積影響してんのはあんた。私は多分どうせこいつに符合せし幻想投射による人間ってある奇遇ね。私もよ。あんたなんかよりコルフェ
Oh, someone's fouled. I can't see. Kojin666, thanks for the follow. I'll make sure this is full screen for when that happens on Twitch, or I won't be able to see it. Well, it's good to see I'm getting a couple on Twitch. Eventually down the line, I want to make my main form of streaming being Twitch. Will you be a regular on Twitch or stick with YouTube? I plan to stream on both. Eventually, I'm going to be making a second channel on YouTube for non-gacha stuff. I'm thinking I'll probably end up doing that probably around when I get 10,000 subscribers. But that everything I do for that one will probably be on Twitch, and then I'll just make like VODs off of it for YouTube, because that one will be more gameplay orientated, not as much like doing reviews and character, like looking at the characters and news on the games. It'll be more just I'm playing this game, and then I put it on that other channel, and that'll pretty much be all done on Twitch. For the gacha stuff, I'm gonna do both. I don't see any reason not to stream on both of them, since I'll be constant. Like, my gacha one's gonna be my bigger channel for sure. But who knows? My Twitch could end up blowing up pretty big. Is Dark Winter? Yes, this is a Dark Winter server. Hi Ian, how you going? Got my cat sitting on me right here. She's barely off the screen. She's like right there. I think her ears are showing up a little bit right there. She's just wanting to get all kinds of pets. Oh no, I barely don't have enough energy. Alright, let's continue. Have you been doing the military sim lately? I noticed some changes on the AI reactions lately. What do you mean with the AI reactions? I'm kind of confused there. Commencing battle. Oh, this is the boss. Alright. Wait, there we go. Bellator 137, 212, fighting coordinator. Okay, this is the one we have to kill them at the same time, isn't it? If there's a significant difference in HP. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really noticed. I mean, maybe I just don't pay attention enough. and just one-shot the guy. Are we gonna kill him right here? Yeah. One turn to wipe him out. Oh, dang. Did someone get shot? Do you think Krolik is worth investing at V6? At this point, not really. Because one of the big things is, like, if you're like me, I've got, I pushed for V3 QJ, which pretty much covers everything you need for, oh, cat's wanting to get down. Which pretty much covers, everything for Sharkry in terms of overburn. She's still really good for the gold maps, though. And, she was really good in that one boss. So if there's ever a boss that has, like, that hidden room, she was pretty good for that. But I think Veple was better for that, too. But, at this point, she's kind of fallen off quite a bit for me. I haven't really used her or built her up at all. And when I do the guild, when I have thrown her in the platoon boss, she just dies too easily. Krolik will naturally build herself as well. She's not a character that should be focused. Yeah, that's kind of the other thing, too. I mean, in terms of focusing, you just... it comes to the leveling for me. Because I haven't put any XP into her or her weapon either. That's what I mean when I kind of think of focusing her. But yeah, you'll kind of just get everything you need to build her. I do like her common key. I feel like it'll have a situational use in the future, so... but the big thing is... it's very situational, and for free-to-plays or light spenders that aren't buying the packs that has those cores in them, it may not be one that you want to push for right now. Man, have I been on for 3 hours already? I mean, this story, there was a lot of talking in this story. I've only got, I was thinking I was going to be able to push through the rest of the story real quick. I think this is just chapter 7, isn't it? How long does it say I've been streaming? I just realized it was already midnight for me. I guess I started around 9:30, so it's been about, what, 2.5 hours? Yeah, I started pretty late today, because first I had to push out that video, and then a bunch of stuff at work.
相手の不意をつかなければ我々が優勢。あの消失せしカビタが何
Las Caballeras. I'm guessing this is where we learn. Oh, we go right into fighting her. Oh, we fight sextons again? It's fine. Not too many CCs do. Really? I mean, there's a decent amount. Not any of the big ones, though. I think a lot of the big ones just did sponsors and then they stopped. Which is kind of crazy because it's, I mean, they just go where the views are. I mean, that's going to be the big thing. But yeah, I can see myself, I'll be covering this pretty much non-stop. As long as the game's still up. Yeah, I never played Girls Frontline 1. I've looked at it. I'm really hoping that... I'm probably going to call it a night after this because I didn't even realize how late it was. But I'll plan to do Chapter 8 tomorrow on stream. But I actually want to get into Girls Frontline 1. The big thing with it is they mentioned that potential for the PC version, that it could be possibly an offline version, or it could just be the original game just now on PC. And so I'm thinking when that launches, I'll probably end up covering it and trying to get into it. But we'll kind of have to see what works out with that. I mean, there's a lot of other games I want to cover that'll be coming out. Everness the Neverness, Ananta. What is the other ones? Azure Premilia. Arknights Enfield. I mean, there's a few others. Must Be You. All I get is me, a guitar guy, and angry Russian creator. I don't know who the angry Russian creator is. There's a few others. There is now in terms of guide makers, because I mean, if you count me as kind of a guide maker, because I try and go over every character. There's a few others. I mean, we're all about the same size, though. Trying to think of... Yeah, I'd have to look at it. I've got quite a few of them on my list. But maybe I just get a lot more in the algorithm because I'm always working on videos for them, so it probably gives me a lot more. But I probably do the most videos, I think, of the group, because I try and do one a day. I was trying to do 2 a day, but at a certain point, you just start running out of content to cover. And so I was trying to mix it. I'm trying to mix in other games as well, because I'm still trying to cover Sword of Convallaria. I think I'm pretty much going to have to give up on covering Honkai Star Rail and ZZZ, because I didn't start covering them when they came out, and I missed the boat on those games. It's kind of the same with Wuthering Waves, so I'm probably going to end up quitting those games soon. And then just kind of prepare for the next big games. But yeah, this is going to be a mainstay for me for a while. I don't see myself quitting this game anytime soon. Definitely my favorite gacha by far. And you can tell it's my favorite when, with how much I've kind of spent on it. So, I mean, it's going to be the first game where I've gotten like a V6 on a character. So, yeah, I'll be covering this for a long while. So, you don't have to worry about that. It's kind of the same thing with Sword of Convallaria. I'll be covering that for a while, even if it's a little bit slower right now. My biggest problem, the mistake I made with Sword of Convallaria that I've changed for Girls Frontline is I'm not going over like every single character that's way up in advance. Like I'm kind of looking at a quick looks. Like we have Yuhi coming out, and I do a quick look at them as they come out in CN to kind of make you think about what characters are relevant now for global and who you should target and focus on. But I'm not going to go heavily in depth with them like I did with Sword of Convaria, because I got too far ahead, and it kind of made me made it really hard for me to make content on it, especially because the CN translations are pretty bad on Sword of Convaria. Hoyo games are toxic. Don't bother. Be more relaxed. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I plan to try whenever the next Hoyoverse game comes out. I'll try and get involved in it. But yeah, I won't get into the drama and that. And I know exactly what you mean by the toxicity, because in Arknight's Enfield, there was the whole drama on the gacha system because the 120 pity doesn't carry over. And so I made a video on the gacha system, and it wasn't even a drama video. It was just, I was like, hey, there's been some drama over the gacha. So I put the word drama in my video title, and holy crap, did my comments explode. It actually made the views go really high, but I had a lot of, yeah, I saw it in the comments. It was significantly different audience than my Girls Frontline and Sword of Convaria audience. So I definitely can see where that comes from. But yeah, I'll cover them. I'm just kind of neutral in those aspects. I won't get in the knee deep on the drama or anything. As long as people aren't like straight up harassing people in the comments, it won't be a problem. But I'll have to kind of see there. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'll just keep, I guess, going over Chapter 8. I need to... Oh, shoot. Let me knock these out real quick. I have not done these yet. I've forgotten to do this before. And I gotta make sure I'm doing it every time. It's only 30 of the little crystals, I believe, but you want to make sure you do them. They add up. But yeah, I won't ever get involved in that drama stuff. My thing is, I don't want to... I won't ever talk crap about any other creators. I just give my opinion on stuff, and if I disagree with someone, I disagree, but it's a lot of... everything's subjective. That's the big thing. Is, like... And I try and state that in all my videos, too. These are my subjective opinions. It's... Because I'm not trying to go that full-blown meta... This is the perfect way to do it. You have to do it this way, blah, 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 or whatever. Yeah. And that's the big thing, too. I'm really liking the tactical games. There's no major competition to it in its genre. I'm hoping Azure Permilia can have something similar. Where it's kind of... Because I really... It's like, this is like the first game that has a little bit heavier of the fan service in it. And... But yeah, because I've never played like Nikkei or any of the other big ones. But yeah, I definitely really like it for that too. I've actually been eyeballing a lot of their figures and stuff. Like if you join our Discord, we're always talking about the game, and a lot of people are showing off their figures. Like I don't know if you can see it in my video, but this one right here is a Graza figure, or I think it's her, well, it's her original name in Girls Frontline 1, which is, I think, OS-18, her gun name. Yeah, Azure Permilia is just looking at it is almost certainly going to be one of my mainstay games. And they've got a lot of money behind it from Azure Lane. Even though I've never played Azure Lane, it's done well. And that's one of the good things, too. And that's why I like Girls Frontline 2 as well. It's doing well. It doesn't have to be on the top. I don't care if it's making the most money. I just care that it's making enough money that I know it's going to sustain itself. Oh, OTS 14, yeah. Yeah, I could have just turned around and looked at it. Yeah, OTS 14. Although the one character that I've seen the figure of that I liked that isn't available yet, but it looks like they're coming out, is AK-15. I think that is a popular character for a lot of people, because I've seen a lot of people that want AK-15. I've never played the first, so I have no clue on their background. And then there's a figure for the main character. What is it? The M4? Is it the M4? M4A1 or something? I mean, she uses the M4. I'm pretty sure she was the main character in the first one. She has a really cool looking figure, but I don't know her backstory in Girls Frontline 1, if she can even come into this game. But yeah, that's the one thing in my Discord. I'm actually really active in my Discord too. That's one thing I noticed with a lot of other creators. I would get in their Discords. While some of them are active, I never saw the actual content creator being active in them. But yeah, we discuss stuff like that in this game, and I have chats for all the other games as well. And then I have a generic chat for pretty much anything else. And actually, I can post it in here if there's anyone that's not currently in it. I try and do that towards the end of my videos. Let's see. Yeah, it puts it in the description, but I'll just post it in the chat too for anyone that wants to join. Haven't played Girls Frontline 1 in a long, but I heard M4A1 is not really in a condition to be. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't know the situation with it, but from my understanding, she can't come into the game for certain scenarios. Is there a Premilia should learn Vermua, listen, adapt? Yeah. I mean, them and an Ananta. Like, I think Ananta is going to be amazing if they really embrace, Ananta is pulling a lot of good games and bring it into the gacha realm. We can see that, we see the Spider-Man gameplay with them swinging around. We can see, the GTA aspect. So I think they have their own genre they're going, and I think that'll be a good one. And then Azure Premilia has that mix of improving on Wuwa, Genshin Impact, all those games, but it's going to have a lot of extras in it that hopefully can round it out. Because it looks like it also kind of has the Pokemon concept to it, maybe some Harvest Moon. Just really embrace all those and not make it just gotcha. That's the big thing. Having something that where it's not a necessity to play it, but it is something you can play. Like if you have if they have in Azure Premilia a Harvest Moon type system, that's just Harvest Moon in the game without it being completely part of Gacha. I always thought that kind of be cool. It's kind of what I want to see what happens with Arknight's Enfield in their Factorio system. I really like the game Factorio. The one thing that could really hurt it is, while I like the game Factorio, it sucks up a lot of your time. And so Arknight's Enfield, while I'll be playing it and covering it, we'll just have to see how much of a time commitment that game becomes, because if it takes a lot to do the factory system, then that one might be a little bit harder for me, just because of the time. Got a 3 gacha limit. Yeah, that's kind of, right now I'm doing 5, but I'm kind of at my limit with 5. But if I could ever go full-time in the future, who knows how much I could cover. The biggest thing right now with 5 is it's making it hard to play other games. And, I want to have a second channel where I do non-gacha stuff. Maybe some multiplayer type stuff, because I used to stream on Twitch, a few years ago. I did Crusader Kings 3, and I did multiplayer games at that, and we'd get, 10 plus people in a game, and that was pretty crazy. I did that. I'd love to do, a Project Zomboid server. Once Build 42 gets stable. Right now, it's very unstable. But I'd love to do, a multiplayer on that game. Do some streams on Kenshi, which is a great game I like to play, and a lot of other random stuff. But that'd be more for Twitch and a second YouTube channel, and to be kind of secondary stuff. But we'll kind of have to see how that works out. My main goal is growing this channel, because Gacha is going to be like my main thing, and that's just going to be side content for just having something to do when once I've got stabilized in all the Gacha games, and I can just knock out everything in like an hour once you're at the end game. So. But yeah, let's see here. I'm trying to think, is there anything that I have not done yet? This is the one problem with playing so many gacha games. I'm trying, like, I forget to do stuff on all of them all the time when it comes to dailies. But I've got, like, my main one, Girls Frontline, I'm, like, on top of it. I go through everything, like, 3 to 4 times to make sure I hit everything. But, like, Honkai Star Rail, I forget to do stuff all the time. ZZZ, I'm forgetting. Wuwa, I'm forgetting to do stuff all the time. But I know I'm going to be quitting those games at some point here. Not because they're bad, it's just going to get replaced with the other games. So I'm not as concerned. I've done that. These got... Man... One thing is, I can never stay up late enough to get these to do a full rotation of 24 hours. Get that extra one. I do need to make a video on... Someone did put in the comments for me to make another video on the... Because they've kind of changed up some of the store items. And some of these are garbage. These seasonal ones are garbage. Like, this is not even 2 poles, and it's $3. And this one's just barely over 1 pole, and it's $2, so that one's garbage. This one's a good one. This is 4 poles for $3. This one's kind of garbage. This one's probably the best deal in here. But yeah, I need to kind of go over all these again. I have that, and then I'll probably make a video tomorrow for... Now that I kind of got the whole system down, I'll probably make a video on this as well. Especially after just annihilating it last time with Macchiato. But I think I've got everything. Done that. I need to finish this week. I'll work on this tomorrow too when I stream. I need to do this. I need to finish this off too. So I'll do that for I might start with doing this tomorrow just so I don't forget this. I definitely want to make sure I finish this off. And then I actually need to start doing this. How many days we have left? Because I want to make sure I get to the top 50%. The funny thing is, I'm not even really doing it, but I'm slowly climbing because all the people that are joining and ending are fighting me. But I should push it up. I'll probably start doing these as well. Because once you get to about 200 points, nobody's attacking and no one... So you don't fall anymore. Once you get to around 200, you're safe. Because you really don't get attacked at all. And these are actually different. They look very similar, but it is a new title and a new border. But yeah, I think I have... Yeah, I've done this already for the week. And I need to get these, but I'll probably do that. I'll have to see where I'm at next week, because I like to make sure I get these every week first. And then I buy these once I'm guaranteed to get these. But yeah, I think I'm covered there. There's no battle pass yet. I need to see. Did they announce when the battle pass is coming out? Yeah, it's just the color. Yeah, it is barely any difference. But I'm kind of a collection person on that kind of stuff. It's just like, if I can get it, I want to get it. Like, you can barely tell the difference. Like, look at that. On these two. And then this one's barely any different too. It's just like a little bit difference on the symbol. Oh, I didn't get this one because I didn't buy that one. I bought the first one, but I didn't buy that one. It wasn't worth it. I wonder if they'll ever sell it. If not, well, I'll never get it. I'll have to see if they actually sell it in CN. But it may be permanently missed. And then you have the titles. There is one title that nobody's ever going to get. At least I don't think so. I might try and push to get it, which is going to be this one. Yeah, this one. The Unbreakable. Like, if I ever get this title, it's immediately the one I would put on. But it's unlocked after successfully defending against other bounty hunters 1,000 times. And this is in the daily one. And what I might do is when I get my V6 Kluke, I'm going to just put her... I'm going to put her by herself. So it's just going to be my V6 Kluke by herself. And maybe I'll get some wins. But even by herself, I don't think she's going to be good enough against people that attack me. And it won't be that big a deal because everybody's maxed out. So they'll eventually be able to get all their levels anyway. It's not like they're going to miss out on any if they lose one time. So we'll have to see if I can pull that off. I doubt that unless you can... No, you don't control them. I mean, it's the one where we attack. The daily one that I just did. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very hard to get. Like, a good one that might be... will be Zhanzhu. Because she can do 3 counterattacks. Or 3 ambushes if she's V6. She might be one that can bait people. Kluke. Everybody's going to know Kluke is good. But at V6, a V6 Kluke... that's really maxed out, unless she can pull off getting the kill with her AoEs. I mean, she's gonna still die. I mean, it'll be tough to get the wins, but I mean, that's gonna be the best way to try and pull it off is putting one really, really good unit out there by themselves. But yeah, I think let's see. Man, I still got 18 people in here. I'm surprised I haven't really done anything, and I still got 18 people watching. And yeah, right now I do have someone who will be joining the platoon, so we're not actually open for any new ones yet. But we should hit in a month. I should have room in a month for 2 more people. But we do have, if anyone's looking for a platoon, I do have a second one that if you want to join, you can come into the Discord. I think there's like 4 or 5 spaces open. And that's kind of where I've been pulling in new members from for the main one as we get them. But I think in a month we should get to the next level. And I think we only need a couple more levels to unlock the max, or the last thing. Which I think's this one. But we'll kind of see. Because Papa Shah may be getting some value here in the soon. With Yuhi buffing up the physical, maybe Papa Shah will get some value. Oh, did I? Okay, did I do... I did these, right? Yeah. I'll do that one tomorrow. Yeah, I think I've got everything covered. But, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Because it is getting late. But I will definitely be streaming at some point tomorrow. I will kind of have to see what my wife's doing tomorrow, though she's already asleep, so I can't ask her. But it'll kind of depend if she has anything planned in the morning. But I definitely am planning the stream a lot earlier than I did today, so I can hopefully go a little bit longer and knock out the rest of the campaign, and then the rest of peak value assessment, and then the expansion drills. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and call it a night from here. And I'll see you guys later. But thanks for watching, everybody.